All right, everybody, here we go. So the OnX 3D tutorial, don't know how much you guys have played with this, but just going to kind of go through some of the features that I've noticed on it and how I use it, and also on your mouse. So you're going to hear me say right click and left click. Okay, left click is your pointer finger, right click will be your middle finger. Just wanted you to show those, so that way when I'm talking right click or left click, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So okay, so let's go ahead and share, open it up. So here we go. So I just kind of opened this into a random area, so we'll just kind of center this a little bit. So the way you do this is over on the right hand side, kind of down in the corner, just right above, you'll see sat and 2D. Right now this is saying that I have it on satellite and it's 2D map. So we're going to go ahead and click 3D map, and that's going to go ahead and tilt it. Now if you use your pointer finger and you click, you can drag this any way you want. Now, here's the cool thing. If you right click with your middle finger and you push your mouse up towards the top of the screen, you can basically tilt this even more, and you can rotate it left or right. Now, reason this is helpful is because you can sit here and really rotate this around and really take a look at things. Now, the other thing that's kind of neat that I noticed about this is, let me rotate this just a little bit more. Okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to measure distance. So you come up in the tools, you click line measurement, and you just click where you want to start. Now, once you start dragging this, if you notice, see how all of a sudden this dips down into that draw, into that drainage, and now it's climbing up? So basically what this is showing is what it's actually going to take. You can see right here on the lines how it follows the contour, because in 3D it will follow those contours. Now, reason this is beneficial is because if you were just to do a 2D, two-dimensional, you had it on two-dimensional and you just measured, that's just going to give you as the crow flies. What I've noticed is when you do this, this will actually follow the terrain. So here's what we're going to do. Let's say we're going to park on this intersection right here. And we're going to kind of drop down into this meadow, and then we're going to come up onto the other side, onto the ridge. How far is that going to take us? So from the park, we're going to come down into the bottom. So we're 650 yards to the bottom. Notice how all of a sudden it turned and started coming up, because now we're gaining elevation. So basically it's 0.8 of a mile to get from where we parked to drop down and go up in. This is a huge benefit when you're doing your aerial scouting. Okay. Now, the other thing that's nice about this is now when you come back over here and take it from satellite to topo. Okay, so our road, we're at 9,000, 9,100, 92, 93. We're about 9,400. Okay, dropping down into this marshland. So 88, 87, 86, 85. So 93 down to 85. And then, oh, then we got to come back up to 96. So this is going to let you know in that 0.8 of a mile, you're going to drop down 800 feet in elevation, but then you're going to go up quite a bit on the other side. So 85 up to 92. So about another 7. So you're going to drop down 8 and up 700 feet. So again, this is valuable information as you're sitting here looking to plan your hunts and plan your routes and know exactly. So the other nice thing about turning on the grid lines, you can see natural funnels that if you're sitting here e-scouting, okay, this is a flat plateau up here with a natural funnel that goes down into this marsh. To me, I'm going to look at this and go, okay, man, this could be a place that elk can feed up top here and hit that natural funnel right down into the marsh, get a drink at the creek, and then up into the dark timber to feed. So you can find those corridors. Now, if you have a mouse that has a roller, you can roll it back out to pull back. Now, as soon as you hit 2D, the map is just automatically going to orient so that north is at the top of the map again. So let's just kind of take a look at another area. We're going to 3D this area right here. Okay. So we know north is the top of the map. So right now, we're looking at some northeastern. You got some shadows in here. Now you can also take this and just rotate this right around. Oh man, look at that area right there in the middle. Oh, okay. So again, I'm kind of curious. So if I have to go from the corner here and I want to head up into this far basin to hunt, what am I looking at hike-wise? It's going to be in the morning. So we're going to come right up through, and you may have to kind of click to change your direction. So now you're going to have to add 1.3, 507, and 847. So you're 1354 right here, plus another mile. So you can also play around with it. I want to come up through here, and then I'm going to come up over this way. And if I was just to walk a straight line, it would be about 1.9, roughly 2 miles. Okay. Up over into this. And notice I haven't clicked on the end yet, so I can sit here and drag this to all these different places and know what it's going to take me to hike to all of these. Now, once you get to a place, then you just click it again to stop. And then you double click, and that's what gets you your endpoints right here and shows you 1.2. But again, notice how it's following the terrain. See how it worked its way up? and then drop down here. So we're going to gain elevation as we're coming, drop elevation, and then gain elevation again. So again, this is something that I would want to come, and you can do either topo or you can do hybrid. So it's completely your choice. So we're parking at about 8,000 feet. And up top in here, there's 88. Yeah, there's 9,000. So getting up in there about 9,000. So you can tell right there, you've got 900 feet in elevation climb to get up in there in that distance. So here is the tutorial. So like I said, if you right click your middle finger, drag to side is going to rotate it. Push it up and down is going to tilt or flatten it. And then on your left click, your pointer finger, it's going to slide it up, down, or top to bottom. Sorry, this is some interesting country. Man, that would be an area I would want to go into and hunt. So, okay, this was actually just meant to be a tutorial for you guys on how to use the new 3D. So, okay, guys. So there you go. Quick tutorial. Remember, right click with your middle finger, tilt or flatten side to side to rotate one way or another. Left click with your middle finger, drag up or down or left or right. Okay, guys. Enjoy your OnX 3D. Go play with it. It's a great tool. See you guys.